Okay, this is a 1 gallon spray bottle, and I have hydrogen peroxide. I'm gonna do between 4 and 8 tablespoons in 1 gallon, and I'm not gonna measure. That's too slow. I'm gonna do a couple of glug glug glugs. That's good. And then I'm gonna fill it up with water. There's that Maxville line. Okay, I think that's it. Let's look. Yes, it's on this side. I'm not sure how well that comes across on camera. There we go. Okay, now I gotta pump it up. All right, let's go get rid of some fungal disease. Look at this beautiful zucchini. Look at its deep green leaves. This plant is like perfect. I don't see any powdery mildew. I don't see any sort of fungal issues developing. It's just fantastic. I'm probably gonna spray it anyway, but I'm gonna leave it for last. Let me show you in comparison what the other ones look like. This zucchini, you can see right in here, that's powdery mildew. And that's the main reason that I am spraying the squash. It's for powdery mildew. The cucumbers can also get powdery mildew, but mostly I'm spraying them more for other sort of fungus. And I'll be spraying the tomatoes as well. If I have enough time, I will do the peppers. They're last on the priority list though, because they're doing pretty good. They will need a spray at some point. So I want to make sure that I get all of the leaf soaked, underside and top side. So the hydrogen peroxide is going to kill the powdery mildew or the fungus or whatever, or at least knock it back a good bit. And I'm going to do this 2 days in a row. And then I'll follow with a baking soda and water solution, and that'll be a good preventative. If if I had done the baking soda in the first place, I probably wouldn't be in this mess. And you want to definitely get the stems too. Try to get everywhere. Undersides, stems. And these leaves probably aren't going to make it. They're probably going to shrivel up and die, and they'll look a little bit more like that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to kill off whatever's on the leaf, and then basically cut those leaves off tomorrow. But it helps keep it from spreading too much outside of the garden if I just spray it now and cut it tomorrow. Anyway, I'm going to continue to spray the squash. You do want to test how plants do with the hydrogen peroxide spray. I have done this before in my garden, so I'm pretty confident. I'm trying to really get the stems here. I forgot a crucial step. Arg. Okay, I just refilled that. I'm gonna go finish doing the first round in the garden. So that's the rest of the cucumbers, the rest of the squash, and all of the tomatoes, and maybe some other things. I don't know. I'm gonna close this video out for today, but I will be back again in a moment for tomorrow's round. So I'm gonna spray them all today, and then I'm gonna come back and spray them all tomorrow, and I'll see you in a minute. All right, day 2 of spraying the garden with hydrogen peroxide. It's actually been 2 days, not 1 day. So I'm gonna go and do it all again. I'm gonna start with the tomatoes this time, since that's what I finished up with last time. It's good to start where you finish, I guess. Go the other way. Anyway, come join me. He doesn't have to put his shoe on. All right, I am back to the squash finally. So they're getting their second round. Not sure if you can see a difference, but the leaves that are covered with powdery mildew, they're not really gonna like come back from that. But the ones that are just a little bit affected probably will. And then I can keep any new leaves from getting it. So I'm gonna finish out all of the squash and then come back to you on a different day. So that's what I got. So this morning I am pruning back some of the leaves, and that will help increase airflow, and I'll also get rid of the leaves that have got a lot of powdery mildew on them. And that's another step in the process. So in addition to the hydrochloric acid, in addition to the hydrogen peroxide spray, which sort of cleans the leaves, pruning is another one, and I'm gonna also do a baking soda spray. That'll be next. Can you go get in and get a book by yourself? And that is the end result of all of the pruning. There's quite a big muck bucket full of pruned leaves. Let me show you what I did. All right, here we go. I took off a good bit of leaves. Some of them I reduced back to like 2 or 3 leaves. See, look at these. There's one stem that goes this way, and here's its leaf canopy now. One stem that goes this way, and that's its leaf canopy. So I'm gonna come through. You can see it's still got some powdery mildew on it, but I think I can knock that out with the hydrogen peroxide. So I'm gonna come through with another hydrogen peroxide round. Look at these. There's the leaf canopy, stem. This one was so done. You see it's got powdery mildew on the stem itself. There you go. And patty pans I reduced a lot too. But that's nice. It's good that it's good to have reduced all of those, because now I can see all the fruit. Nice, huh? Looking good. And take a look at that. Let me go show you that. the tomatoes are looking pretty good after their 2 doses of hydrogen peroxide. I'll give a walk down the aisle here. I'm actually out this morning to harvest. Got a bunch to harvest. I should do this the other direction. There we go. Looking pretty good, huh? I'm not sure I got it on camera, but I also sprayed the celery that's over here. This one has been looking pretty healthy, and it's just started to do its leaf curl. I don't have a lot of hope for these ones, but they've been trying hard to live. So figured it was worth trying. A little hydrogen peroxide spray. Ooh, zinnias are coming up. And look at these. Look at that. One of the tasks for this morning is to harvest these, make some bouquets. And here's the cucumbers after 2 rounds of spray, hydrogen peroxide spray. Oh, nice cucumber in there. There we go. Oh, well, I'll have to eat that one today. Oh no. Yeah, some are doing better than others, but I'm gonna try to keep what's healthy. So the next step in this process, I'm gonna do another hydrogen peroxide on the squash, because I think it needs, now that I've pruned it all back, I can get at the stems a little better. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do a baking soda and water solution as a extra step preventative measurement. Preventative, an extra step preventative. I can't say that. So I'll bring you for that. All right, so now it is time for the baking soda spray. Just make sure it's empty. Okay, so you want 1 to 2 tablespoons of baking soda per gallon. So I'm gonna do a heaping tablespoon here. A little extra. That should be fine. Set that stuff down. 1 to 2 tablespoons in a gallon of water. Earlier today I sprayed the squash again and the cucumbers again with hydrogen peroxide, but the tomatoes I think are okay. I did them twice with the hydrogen peroxide, so now I'm going to move on to the baking soda spray, and that is sort of a preventative, and I'll just keep an eye on it after that. So it's the same process as before. Let me see if I can get my thing going here. You want to get both the top side and the underside and the stems. Just a little bit too. Let's see. There we go. Nice fine mist. All right, first round done. Well, at least this row of tomatoes is done. I got the cherry tomatoes up the way still to do, but that'll be a job for tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm gonna go through and do all of the squash, I think, with the baking soda. So see you then. All right, that's me done for this video. It's been a long one, many days. So this is one of the last surviving original winter squash plants. I think it's a pumpkin. I think it's a cornfield pumpkin. I did plant other, I did restart, but they're still pretty small. I need to get down here and fertilize. That's beside the point, but the leaves down here look pretty good. So I did the baking soda spray down here. I didn't need to do the hydrogen peroxide, but I have been hydrogen peroxiding the summer squash and zucchini, and I'm just going to keep doing that. They're still, I'm fighting the battle, but the war is not won yet, so I'll keep on doing that. So I will see you later. Bye.